It's actually Monday breakfast with the puddles. Poor little things. Slightly melted, haven't you? You can go, Gerry. I'll stop playing with your bum. Morning, Zara. There are bunnies in there somewhere. Little faces. There you are. There you are. Oh, poor little things. Good morning, Minion. How are you both? Morning, Azul. Good morning, Lazy Butt. Good morning, Noah. Morning, Boba. Morning, Tom. Good morning, Bubble. Oh, Palin, thank you very much for the sub. 18 months, a year and a half of Banui. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Coco. Morning, Carl. The bunnies are just little puddles at the moment. Bless them. Good morning, Bee. Morning, Vamp. Good morning, Carl and Shadow and Harry and Rob. They are, yeah, they're so sleepy, bless them. They have been awake a bit and running around a bit, but I think now they're like, oh, it's just getting warmer. They are warm. Bless them. How's everyone doing though? How are your weekends? Good morning, Ravane. What did you get up to? They're very well in this weather. Yeah, there is. I mean, Fifi feels a lot warmer than Gerry does, which is weird because you would have thought like Gerry's the one with like the big floof. But I guess Fifi's is just like denser. Good morning, Xander. Good morning, Gold. Morning, Alex. It is too warm. I agree, Vamp. But yesterday there was meant to be storms, but they never happened. But Katie was saying that storms tend to happen a few days after the weather people say they will. So, fingers crossed. Went to a carnival on Saturday and then looked after my nephew on Sunday. Ah, good morning, Max. I went out for food and had a really tasty Asian tuna dish. I spent the weekend... you know, for a second I thought you said gossiping. G-posing in Final Fantasy. I was like, you're gossiping on Final Fantasy? Try not to become a puddle myself. I know, I do not fare well in this weather. Like, literally, I saw... Oh, you had storm. We had sort of, like, rain yesterday, but we didn't get storms, so it didn't particularly clear the air. It was lovely being out in the rain, though. It was... I very much appreciated the rain. Good morning, Limewood. But yeah, it's the characters are noble and so plenty of gossip as well. Okay, that's good. It's freezing over in Australia. I've been roasting pumpkins for soup. Ooh, can we switch? When I was in the office on Friday, I honestly, I felt like a little bit faint. I was so warm and like it was warm on the bus and then having to walk from the bus to the office via getting lunch because I got Alex was like streaming and had a meeting straight afterwards, so I got him lunch and suddenly moved. Hang on, Banuis, let me get your... Ta-da! Oh, I've left the door open as well. So, yeah, by the time I got into the office, I was, Delta, thank you very much for the 31 months. And Sam, 1/4 century of months of streams. Thank you. Yeah, it was just so warm, and I got in. And I bumped into Lewis whilst I was just sort of trying to hydrate and eat lunch before stream because I felt so woozy. I had a message from Sarah being like, oh, we're sitting outside if you want to come and join us. And I was like, it sounds nice, but honestly, I don't know if I'll make it back up the stairs again. So I was having my lunch and then Lewis came in and was like, are you okay? I was like, oh, I feel so, like, it's so warm. I feel horrible. And he was like, no, this is nothing. And I was like, you've been in Florida. Good morning, Shark Dog. Morning, Limewood. But yeah, just I guess he is a sunny boy. I am not a sunny boy. I am a winter baby. Spring has been okay, but technically it is still spring, I think, and it's too warm. Much too warm. It's comfortable yesterday for the first time in ages, where we bought. Good morning, Kai. Morning, Megalomaniac. This is a lizard confirm. Morning, Monmouth. We bought a fan, like a good morning, Anhol. Speaking of my biggest fans, good morning, Anhol. We bought this big fan that is meant to be like a silent one. Obviously, it does still make a noise, but you know, it's meant to be like a quietish one. Morning, Joe. Good morning, Zero. And like it is good. I think I might be able to have it while streaming because the one we had before was just like it was like a blooming airplane fan. It was so loud. It was one that Bree had given us, which obviously we're very grateful for being, given it for free. But we couldn't have it on whilst working at all. So this one, hopefully, we can have on whilst working. And I actually managed to fall asleep with it on last night. And our previous fans had never been able to fall asleep whilst I can hear them. So, yeah, it bodes well. We did have to, pay a bit extra, but luckily Alex's parents were like, oh, we didn't get you, we wanted to get you something for your anniversary, so we'll pay half, so it wasn't too bad. I got 3 fans so each of us could have one. I need to get another fan for the bunny room. Can you hear the tumble dryer, by the way? Can you hear the... We can? Is it very loud? Because I can just close the door. It's just decided to kick off. As American, I've been wondering, why is aircon not as common in the UK? I think just because, it's one of those things that houses are built to keep the heat in. Because we only really get, summer... Well, it used to be we only really got, summer weather for, 2 weeks of the year. So it wasn't particularly... there wasn't much need to get aircon, whereas I guess it has just been getting warmer and warmer now. But growing up, I don't remember the summers being like this. Gerry, there's one there. There's one there. One there. So yeah, we've just never really needed aircon. You get it in supermarkets and offices, I guess. Good morning, David. It do be warm. Luckily, it's very overcast here today. So I wonder if... Morning, Sophia. Also, so I think, you do... Gerry did finish his breakfast. He's a good boy. A hungry boy today. But yeah, it is quite worrying. Because we're not really, we're just not built. We're not built for this weather. The entirety, the structure, the community, what's the word? The people. None of it is built for warm, and it get very warm. I do not like. I remember only being too hot for a week in August as a kid, and 2 weeks as a teenager. Yeah. I do be like that. Now it's spring and it's it feels like what it used to feel like in midsummer. Good morning, bed. Good morning. But yeah, infrastructure, that was the word I was looking for. I was like, what is this word? Yeah, it's just not made for it. So some people do get those little air cons, but I think the aircon units that we can get as domestic ones, as opposed to wild ones, are just too noisy. So I wouldn't be able to edit with them on or stream with them on. But I guess you just sort of use them to clear out the warm air for a bit, and then you wait until it gets unbearable again, and then you clear out the warm air again. But I just don't know. I'm one of these weirdos that's never felt the heat either. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Power hungry too. Yeah, expensive to run, I imagine. People don't buy aircon because if you don't buy fans, then Argos will go bust. This is true. Well, I'll make sure I get a fan for the bunnies from Argos. So, it was actually sort of like okay last night. But then again, we had taken we're just down to a sheet now, like we've taken the duvet off. So it's like, it's not too bad. To be honest, it was nice having sleep last night. For the first time in like a week, we're all fans of the bunnies. If only that would keep them nice and cool. Hello, Vivi. Do you want to take it in turns to come here and fan the bunnies? Yeah, last night was like the first night in like a week or so that I finished my editing before midnight, and I was like, yay, this feels nice. I finally found a system that I think helps me edit quicker. Which is nice. I mean, we shall see if the videos are still as good, because maybe I've just made a worse product. Is it shame from Hannah? No, that doesn't work. That only fuels me. And some people had thunderstorms yesterday. Fingers crossed Bristol gets them. Alexa, is it gonna thunder today?
Right now in Bristol, it's 19 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Today's forecast has some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 25 degrees and a low of 15 degrees. Also, there's a yellow warning for thunderstorms in effect on Monday the 12th of June from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, I was looking for sort of more of a yes, but that was nice information. That was very nice information to have. Well, there you go. So fingers crossed we get some thunder. The hotter the weather's in the summer has made me seriously consider moving further north. I'm already living in Scandinavia. Northern Scandinavia is always an option. Yeah, true. It's only 70. I don't know what it is here at the moment, but it said it's going to be between 15 and 20. I've already forgotten what she said. She said the word yellow, and that was enough to distract me. But yes, I would like it to... I just like storms. They're sort of scary, but in a fun way. You're sort of like, ooh, maybe it's the end times. Exciting. When she said right now, and I thought she was going to be right now on this road in this house. The weather will be this. No. Alexa hasn't yet, but maybe one day they will be designed to say that, and I'll get caught out. What was I gonna say? Oh, so today is Tears of the Kingdom. Hello, my angel. Today is Tears of the Kingdom, so I'll be in a nice air-conned office, which should be good. Oh, hello. Did you think Fifi was getting treats? Baby boy. You stand. There's a bunny at a rescue that I've fallen in love with, and I keep showing pictures to Alex, but I know we shouldn't get them. But I can't help but love them. They're so sweet. And they're just like a light version of Gerry. But what if you did? Well, thankfully, the bunny room actually does stay. Oh my goodness, Gerry, what was that? The bunny room does actually stay quite cool. Like downstairs, literally when you walk upstairs in our house, you feel like you just walk through a wall of heat. Like the difference between the upstairs and downstairs is so much. So the bunnies do like. Thankfully, they stay quite cool down here. And I've literally only opened the curtains for the bunny stream. Usually when it's summer, I keep them closed. This is how we got George. I remember streamers who don't use headphones getting caught out because people would donate TTS and say, Alexa, oh. Imagine if I did that. I honestly don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not going to blooming test it. But I don't know if they would know. Like, I don't think, I mean, to be honest, we've not like put any of the settings on or anything. A lot of the time she'll be like, who am I talking to? I hear your voice a lot and you've never set up a profile. And I'm just like, I prefer to stay a mystery. Oh, dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. I guess that's true. I guess that's why people would have it set up to be connected. Hello. Phoebe's being very adorable. When aren't you being very adorable? When aren't you being adorable? She just did a stand-up. She stand. You going up on the chairs, Fifi? A Fifi? A Fifi? Where did she go? Gerry, where did she go? Where'd she go? Magical disappearing Banooey. Yeah, one of the few things that you can do with the heat, I guess, isn't it that you're meant to like open your windows when it's cold and close your curtains when it's warm. So I guess there's just that. That's our one defense in the UK. Does she ever reach the table? She's got on the table once before, and that's when we learned to not ever have the chairs pulled out. Although sometimes we do now, and she just doesn't do it. So I think maybe she doesn't really want to get up there. Lay, thank you very much for the 38 months. Happy Banooey breakfast. Hello. My curtains somehow close themselves when the window's open, so I don't have to think about it. Where is that boy? Here he is. You're not in your usual one. You've moved a long one. Hello. You're next door to your usual hangout. Are you moving up? Is this like, this is where he summers? This is where you go in summer. Because I guess people often think like, oh, it's really warm in here and the sun is shining. Good morning, Manna. I should open up my curtains to let in a nice breeze, or my windows even to let in a breeze, when really if it's warm outside you should keep your curtains and your windows closed. I think that unless it's on like the shaded side of the house, I suppose. I think that's the what they say. But yeah, I just like don't do well in this weather. I never have. It's like half of our family are summer people and half of us are people who melt in the summer. What about a sprinkler? Cause like, oh yeah, get a good airflow as well. But I know some people really love it. Like Nina is a summer person. It's not that warm up in Scotland. Oh, it would be so lovely to just go somewhere nice and cool. I stopped functioning. And I suddenly started thinking, like, although I'm going to be in the office for 2 days a week, which obviously is nice and cool, I do have to get there. And getting there involves going on a boiling hot bus. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Oh, Harry, true. Like the number of dogs when we were in when I worked in the vet, the number of dogs that we would get in with heat stroke just because of like owners doing like irresponsible things was so frustrating. It was like you'd just get people who'd be like, oh, I took them out for a walk and then they collapsed, so I just got them home and put them in a cold bath, and it still didn't really help, so we brought them in, and you'd be like, no. It's so silly. But yeah, trying to work out if there's something dangling, and I'm like, are you the tiniest piece of fluff or are you a tiny spider? Oh, it's a really tiny spider. So tiny that it genuinely looks like a tiny piece of fluff. Anyway, the factory I work in works like an oven in summer. Oh no, do not become a loaf lay. Do not. I seem to take the heat better as I get older. Hopefully that'll become me. Hopefully I won't mind it as much. But I'm still like, yeah, I still melt. I guess because I'm just so young and it's the tumble dryer, Mano. I did offer to go and get the to go and close the door, but which the offer is still there if it is distracting or annoying. Good morning, Ellen. It's one of those tumble dryers that you think it's gonna stop. Oh, actually, no, it is the washing machine. All tense. Closing the door will restrict Fifi. Well, she doesn't really go in the kitchen when it's on anyway because it screams. Because it makes a screaming sound all the time. I did a naughty yesterday and I went into a bookshop and I bought 3 books. And I know I probably shouldn't have. But good morning, Loboto. But I wanted to buy more and I didn't. So really, I'm a hero. What books? So I bought oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you. I bought The Silence of the Gals, which is about the women of Troy. And I bought Ariadne, which is about King Minos's daughter who helped Theseus through the labyrinth. And I bought the one that I cannot remember the name of, but Rob is reading it, and it is a book about Medusa. Because I don't know much about it. I know how Medusa became a Gorgon, and I know how Medusa gets killed, but the rest of it is a bit of a mystery. I know she's in Dota 2. I didn't buy any bookmarks. No, I forgot about bookmarks. But I was thinking maybe I'll maybe I will. What's it called, Rob? Stone look of stone. Stony stone face. Stony McStoneyson. Something stone something is the book. But yeah. I was thinking I would, so I'm going to mix up how we do book club, because before I've always tried to do book club based on like the reason I started doing book club, firstly, it was, he's having a toffee at the moment. Not that it's unlike him to chew the chair, as you can tell, but in this particular instance, he's not. How much do you already know of the story of Ariadne? I mean, I know it from like Theseus's perspective. What's the book club book at the moment? It's The Vine Witch by... It's like Luann G. Smith or something. It's pinned in the book club thingamabob. But the way... Oh, bye-bye, Shark Dog. Thank you for stopping by. The way we currently do book club is that I will try and pick a theme based on the month. So it might be... Like, previous ones have been like when it was the International Day for Women of STEM and stuff like that. So we read like a science fiction book written by a female author and stuff like that. So I just wanted to try and do it on Naked Gardening Day. We had that as one of the themes, or International Tea Day. But I thought I would try and mix it up and maybe do it so... Because now we're in like the end... Oh, Fifi's proving me wrong. She has actually gone in the kitchen. Fair play, Anho. I thought if we did it so that the like people, either regulars or just people who volunteer, just for book club, they get a month and they get to pick 3 books and they can pick a theme or whatever. And we'll just do it that way instead, because then people get to read books that they've been wanting to read for a while, or and we get to try new things, because I just didn't want to do... Obviously, there are amazing authors out there, but when we started the book club, I just didn't want to be a book club that read, just white male authors sort of thing. So, but I think we've done a really good job of mixing. I've read so many books that I just never would have read. So I'm glad that we have, but I feel like now we've just established such a variety of books that I'm like, okay, we don't need to have these set themes anymore. Maybe we can just branch out. So I thought I would try mixing it up this way. What size books are we talking? Well, we've had a range. I think the longest one we ever read was probably Priory of the Orange Tree, and what's that, like 650 pages, I want to say. Or like Name of the Wind, I guess, is around 600 odd. But then we've had, if ever we've had like a long book, we've always tried to read like a shorter book the next month. I've always been impressed with the diversity and variation of the book. Yeah, it's been a real, it's been good trying to find lots of, was it 800 plus? Oh my gosh. Blimey. It felt like a long book, but it didn't feel like a super long book. But yes, so I thought I would go first and choose the July book, and you'll never guess what the theme is going to be. Oh my gosh. But then I've asked Harry, Robin, Grammy to have the month after that, just to take the pressure off of other people joining in. So then, I will do a post about this in the Discord, but then after that, I'll just say if anyone wants to step forward and have a little suggestion, then yeah. 662 pages. Apparently, the third one is coming out in the not too distant future. I mean, for books, that probably means in the next 4 years. But yeah, boop, boop, boop. What was Priory of the Orange Tree then? Was that, maybe that was only like 450 or something, was that not? Not the third one. A novelette? Ah, like a little baby. Because I never bothered reading the second one because I was like, the third one's not coming out. What's the point? Why invest? But yeah, I thought I'd try and do it that way going forward, because I guess at the moment because I've been finding all the books for the suggestions, because the way it works for those of you who aren't in book club, I will pick 3 books every month and then we vote on them, and then we we read whichever one wins. Or sometimes if two of them get equal, we're like, read one 1 month and one the next month or something. But yes, I just bought Priory. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I really want to get the prequel that just came out, but apparently it's not out in paperback until next year. And I just don't want to read it in hardback. I'm willing to wait to not have to read it in hardback. I found out yesterday, I did say about this in book club, but I found out that I thought Stephen Fry's next book was going to be out this year, but it's been postponed by a year. And I was like, so I've just finished reading his retelling of Troy, and the next one is his retelling of the Odyssey. And I was like, the irony of the Odyssey being held up by 2 years. Because I swear it was going to be out last year, maybe. It's like, oh, I guess I should have expected that one. But yes, thank you for the follow. You saw it in paperback in W.H. Smith's? Wait, what? Because I went into Waterstones and they said it's not even out in paperback until next year. Thank you for the follow. Barrow is apparently 848 pages. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that is definitely like the chunkiest one we've read. But it was so good. Double audio. Oh. I have no idea. Wait, what, of me talking? I can try and mute and unmute and see if that helps. Hello? That's better? How bizarre. Was there two of me for a second? Because that's a scary prospect. Are you holding your finger over the mic? No, I hadn't moved at all. I hadn't moved. Maybe it's my phone getting too warm. My phone is like, no, I cannot function. I think one side was slightly ahead of the other. Wait, what? That's so weird. That is so weird. How does that even... who knows? So long as 'tis fixed. It's a standard Twitch audio bug. Oh. I want one of the rare Twitch audio bugs. I'm glad it fixed itself though. That is good. Oh, also, I think the washing machine is finally finished. So it should be nice and quiet now. Nice and peaceful. What was I gonna say? Come on, Chronicle. I hope I remember how to play Tears of the Kingdom today. Oh yeah, I can hear it beeping. Because this is the problem with when you play games like that, when you play them like a week apart. But I said that to Shadow, and Shadow was like, that's what I'm here for. So I guess it is good to have like the in-game, or I should say the out-of-game tutorial available. We were trying to come up with a name, like a group name for us to be on the schedule as, like how, do you know, it's completely left me now I've said that. What's the one that of like Boba and Boof? I was like, the Scream Women. I'm like, no, it's not called the Scream Women. What are they called? But you know, those sorts of names. Shadow has played. It's not finished, but she's definitely a lot. Scream Queens, that's the one. I was like, yeah, really catchy names. Like this, like the them. What was I gonna say? So we're coming up with names, and I can't remember if it was Sarah or Shadow, but they were like, hang on, there's 3 of us, and we're playing Zelda Triforce. We were like, yep, that's it, yep, can't think of anyone else using this name, yep, that's perfect, okay, let's go. Lock it in, ship it. The name should be, wait, why Croissant? Croissant? Good morning, Nico. So yeah, we need to come up with, we've had a couple of names. I've literally just had a message through from Sarah Oh, hello, Hallie. Because I like croissant. Croissant? Croissant? um, I've just had a message through from Sarah saying like, oh, maybe we can poll it in chat today. So we do have some suggestions that we were going to use. But yeah, I guess we'll see if we can come up with any more between now and 2 o'clock. And we could do a little poll. I just wanted you to vote for me. Because we were trying to think of like, Sarah suggested Nintendorks. Because obviously we are playing Nintendo game. I said the more Zelda specific Ganondorfs, because it's like Ganondorf. First Triforce. But yeah, we're trying to think up like a Nintendo. Puns on Nintendo. Oh, Palin, I hope everything goes okay. But yeah, we'll have to try and think up a name. Yeah. If you go with a Zelda name, you must play the rest of the Zelda games as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, we'll have to try and think of something. Oh, Eepy. Puntendo? I mean, that would be very good for, I guess actually, yeah. I don't think there's a pun hater among us. Dance of the Kingdom. Oh my gosh. What else? What rhymes with tears? Tears. Fizz. Spears. Cheers. Bye bye, Mana. Pears. Oh, Pears of the Kingdom. Mana, have fun. Oh, that reminds me. I did think this week I was like, I'm going to start doing yoga. So I probably should hold myself to that. Do you know what? This week I was like, I'm going to try and have some time off because I'm like, I got a bit stressed this week and it started to take its toll, so I should have a day off. And then for various reasons I was like, well, there was like Monday and Friday are obviously main channel. Friday is extra main channel because we've got a craft stream this Friday, which should be a very lovely one. So recommend actually watching this one. None of the others, but this one should be good. Morning, Kaino. Because we're hopefully going to be doing. Actually, I'll wait to see if it gets announced on main channel. On the Yogs Twitter. Simon is not going to be in this one. Simon may not want to be in any of the future ones either. Time will tell. But the yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm working until 8 on Friday. So okay, that's not really having time off. So I'll have Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday off. Not in that order. Good morning, Goblin. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I saw, well, firstly, I didn't want to miss out on doing stuff with Kirsty. So I was like, okay, no, I'll just do a Kirsty time one. And then it was the Wholesome Direct the other day. And I really wanted to co-stream it. But Alex's parents came to visit on Saturday, so I couldn't. So I was like, do you know what? I got given, they were so sweet. They gave me all the demos early. And I've just not had a chance to play them. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll do a day of playing through the demos because I feel bad that they've given them to me and I've not actually like done anything with them. So I was like, I'll do that. And then it's like, oh, hang on, I'll have Thursday off. Thursday will be my nice day off. And then I was like, hang on, I've got a Brandel on Saturday, so I've got to work on Saturday. So I'm actually, I think, if I look at it, doing more this week than on a normal week. So me taking some days off didn't particularly work out. But there's always the week after. There's always the week after, which might be, I think one of my projects is coming to an end anyway, so I probably will actually have some time off the week after anyway, because I'll have a bit less editing to do. Is the stream lagging? What is a way to tell? Does that help? Was that a good sound test? What was I gonna say? Seeing the stream stuttering. Oh no. Need a tummy rub on Gerry to test. I can't get to he tummy. Oh, Gerry, would you like a boyfriend? Spritz is so cute. So if anyone wants to look up the bunny that I am obsessed with, not obsessed, I just love he. They are not yet 4, so they are quite a young Banui. And they're in Bath, and they're at a rescue called the Bunny Jackpot Foundation, and they're called Spritz, and they basically look like a slightly lighter, slightly hairier Gerry. New Banui in the house. New Banui just dropped. I mean, I don't think... Well, see, I was saying this to Angel yesterday. I was like, maybe the problem that we had with Pink is that Pink was a girl and she was a Rex. So maybe Fifi saw her as... I will preface this with saying this is not how bunny bonding works, and this is entirely made up, and this is a real, like, anthropomorphization thingamabob of the bunnies. But maybe it's because she was a Whammon and she was a Rex, and Fifi saw her as, like, direct competition. Whereas if we got a boy who was a lion head, maybe Fifi would just be like, another one for my collection. And it would be fine. But like I said, there's literally isn't how bunnies bonding works at all. You could line up 100 bunnies and introduce them, and there would be literally no rhyme or reason for why they like one and don't like the other. They're just like people. Like, think about it. You could meet 100 blokes, and then you meet the 101st bloke, and you're like, whoa. That's just what bunnies are like. So yeah, it's difficult to know what little spark goes off when they see each other. But I guess for these two bunnies, Pink was not it, which is fair news. It's never the bunny's fault. Just not meant to be. Oh, Layla, thank you very much for the 34 months. Oh my gosh. Too many bunnies of the month to count. I'll keep up with. Thank you for such a wholesome and safe place to exist online. Knowing I am always welcome here despite how little I show up is so comforting. So happy Pride, Buns. Happy Pride. I think Fifi's back in the kitchen. I think I can I? Oh, she's gone quiet. It's either a good thing or a bad thing. I hope you're all having Pride is obviously not limited just to June. You should all be very proud to be yourselves all year round. But also the fact that I think Pride in Bristol is July this year. July, methinks. I was looking it up. It's going to be too blooming warm. I will be doing Puddle Pride at home instead. Proud of how well I melt in the warmth. Oh, Gerry boy. And when I meet, I stomp the floor and bite them until they leave. Nut Butter is very cute. There was a There was a thing when a post where I guess when Nut Butter, so Nut Butter is one of the bunnies also at Bunny Jackpot Foundation, and they did a post that was like, today's the day for Nut Butter to become nutless butter. It's like, oh no. Good luck, little guy. Dear, oh dear. But I think he's all recovered now. Bless him. Ready to find a home. That was you one day, Gerry. It was. Have I seen the trailer for Good Omens Season 2? No. No, he did lose his hash browns, yeah. But the Good Omens story has been told. It's the end. That was the book. It's just one book. I guess Neil Gaiman's still alive. Maybe there was plans for second shenanigans. Or is it completely new? Does it have, what do they call it? Source material. It's Sleepy Bun. He is sleepy. Oh, Gerry, I was just thinking, like, I wonder if Fifi would be okay if it was another bunny that was more the energy of Gerry. Because then, oh my goodness, I've just seen the time. Bunnies, do you want I've got you a big leaf. Neil and Terry did talk about a sequel, but never got around to writing it. Is this still no? Sorry, I was just giggling because Fifi, sometimes she sniffles so much that it tickles my hand. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew. Never knew. Okay, Gerry, would you like a big leaf? One big leaf. Ugh. Let's go around here. Do. My old knees. All of that creaking you hear is just my knees. So, oh. There's one big leaf for you and one big leaf for you. And yes, I am wearing Christmas socks because for some reason, the way my brain works is if I wear socks that have cold things on, it will make me feel cooler. You given up? There you go. What about this bit? You just not like the middle bit. Gerry just have really bad object permanence, and every time he drops it, he's like, what was that? What was that noise? Chivo, thank you very much for the 34 months. Good morning, Dunk. Loboto, I literally put socks on for stream because otherwise I would be in breach of Twitch rules. You're not supposed to show your feet on stream. So I'll put them on. But I don't normally wear them. This is just really, yeah. No, it's true. I like walking around the house with slappy feet. Slap, 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 slap. It's not a thing, it is. You're not allowed to show your feet on Twitch. It's oh, look at she. I'll put on socks, but I won't like it. The things I do for all of you. There you go. That was Big Leaf. If you've ever seen my feet, you owe me 50 pounds. What's that? Isn't there like Actually, maybe this is a bad conversation to have. There's like a website, isn't there? Is it literally called like Wiki Feet or something? I'd end up on that with a terrible score. And then that would just shatter all the confidence that I have, because it's like Schrodinger's feet. Where if you've not got much going for yourself, all you can tell yourself is, oh, maybe I've got nice feet. And then if you find out that you don't, then you're just shatters all confidence that you might have ever had. Also, good morning, Sir John. Good morning. You only get in trouble if you emphasize showing them off. I don't know, I'm too... Hello. Oh, you've moved back to your original. Tennessee have and don't have, it's true. True. Like it's the focus of the streamer as a reward. I don't know, I'm very by the book. I'm not a rule breaker. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Especially when it comes to rules about feet. So yeah. Also, they're not jeans. They look like jeans, but they are not jeans. Do not worry. They're actually really like, I can't think how to describe them. They're very thin and lightweight, but they are jean look. Oh, good, yeah. I cannot bring myself to wear jeans in this weather. It's too much. Too much. They're basically the trousers that I got because I was dressing up as Orange Cassidy. So they're those sort of like lightweight jean look ones that are still very flexible. But yes. You're in jeans but at work with aircon on. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. I've now forgotten the Excel formula I want. 1 plus E1 plus Z3 plus B2. That's the only thing I ever know how to do in Excel. It was so warm yesterday. Hang on, Dunk. You're like one of the people who I'm always like, at least Dunk likes the warm weather, so I'll put up with it because he's happy right now. And now you're telling me that you're melting as well? I like heat, I do. Well, it sounds as if you're trying to disperse the heat with a fan. Unbelievable. I'm always like, at least Dunk and Nina are happy right now. You've taken that away. Well, I guess now I can just say, at least Lewis is happy now. Now he's become a Florida boy. Now he's using the fan to blow heat at himself. Oh, okay. Oh, part of me does wonder if the bunnies would accept a third. But I just worry that I worry that wait, Loboto, a monument is to be built in honor of your continuing life. Boop, 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 boop. You're not allowed to die yet. No. What is the monument? What is the monument? I would like a monument of bunnies don't sweat, do they? No. They're just adorable. I'm trying to think if there's something I could have that would be like some sort of showing bunnies being freed or something from like something nice, something about bunny education. So like, I mean, I guess would I want to be part of it? I feel like that would be weird if I was in it. It's weird having a statue. Lewis, as in Stardew Lewis, not not Florida Lewis. The first thing that came to mind though was the like, you know when you have like Disney princesses surrounded by animals. Just had that, but it's Banui. Or like a Shinako painting, but a Banui. I generally thought the AMA was a riddle for some reason. Bye owls. Oh wait, no. You were saying the opposite. Hello owls. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was trying to think of like, you know the statue that's of like the DNA and the rats, because it's about, it really annoys me. It's sort of got good intentions, but it annoys me. But there's one that's about like it's meant to be like a thank you for the science testing that gets done on lab rats. But part of me is like, could you just improve their conditions and stop testing unnecessary things on them, instead of giving them a statue that they will A, never see, and B, do not care about? But I guess it's nice to like raise awareness for it, but does it actually raise awareness? I don't know. But I guess like I guess something to do with bunny education would be my go-to. Owls, you can stay. You can. You stay. Give the rats an edible treat statue instead. Yeah. Look at this baby. Bunnies, there's a second part to your treat, but you ran off, so I never gave it to you. But would you like to have it anyway? Good morning, sobbers. Boo 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 boo. I also got you some. I got you some broccoli. It's tender stem. I'm just gonna push it on the floor. There you go. Wee. Tea. Broccoli K. Good morning, Chris. Gerry is already done. Are you distracted? Would you like a big broccoli leaf? Ooh. No. Yes? No. Broccoli? Gerry. Okay, Phoebe, you can eat a bit of it, and then I'm gonna take it away. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. There is a limit on the bun treats. It can only be redeemed once a day. So, so no. They just get their one treat. Gerry had actually lost a bit of weight when he went to the vet. So had Fifi, I think, actually. Though it's harder to tell with Gerry because he's just floof. Lepoto, it's all the little bits. It's all the broccoli bits. Good morning, Bunny. Dunk, I know what you mean. I guess it's like the way that if ever I were to get a dog, I like the really derpy broken dogs. Like what's it called? You know the dog that's like Stephen. Like obviously if you're adopting them it's okay. I wouldn't like pay to breed one, but if ever I saw one of those dogs I'd be like, yes, I would like that one. Good old Stephen. Right, Fifi, you can have one more bit, and then I'm going to take the rest away and give it to Gerry later. Ooh. Ooh. But there are 2 little broccoli bits if you can find them. There's another bit near you. Near you. There you go. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's even more underneath you. Oh, there's another bit there. She can't believe it's being taken away. There's one tiny bit there. There you go. There. She's very good at tidying up. Well, I guess it is time for me to head off. Arnhole, are there any? Good morning, Pokecake. Are there any readable candidates? Readable? Any readable people? Can I see animals and pea flax? Does anyone have a suggestion of any particular? Because what I was gonna say is it would be nice if especially as it is June, we could always see if there's anyone using the Pride tags. We could send a raid their way. If anyone has any suggestions. Biz and Overlight usually go live around now. Having a lion, both of them. Do you know what? I had a lion today and it was very lovely. Normally I get up and I'm like, oh, thank you very much for the follow. Normally I get up and I'm like, oh, I should get up at like 8 and do some work and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, but this morning I overslept a little bit and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to stay in bed. It's nice. It puts me a little bit behind with work, but it feels nice. There's a fish person. Wait, what do you... Do you mean a mermaid? or a person who has a VTuber that is a fish? Oh, she's zooming. Oh, there she goes. But if anyone does have any suggestions of people we've not rated before, I'm happy to do a first time raid. Send some. They're VTuber fish cat human. Fish cat. That sounds like they are going to have some inner turmoil if you are both fish and cat. Unless you're a catfish, I guess. She has to continue by law. Who's this? Stella Gaming. I'm happy to go there. I don't mind. I'm gonna say this is Arnhole's. This is all Arnhole's decision because I can't check people out. So it's all on Arnhole. My decision is buns stream. Well, then I'd have to get on the bus at some point, and then that would dox myself. Also, I've got crumpets to go and have. Crumpets. Wait, is there a raid? Did it happen? Should I be saying bye-bye right now? Is it do be? I don't know. It didn't. Okay, that's fine. I really wish it would tell me. I always, it would be nice to have a countdown on the screen so I could actually know sort of thing. It's so stinky. But yeah, we can go to Arno's gonna go live and raid himself. What a power play. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't mind. I do not mind. Look at this boy. Oh, boy. Raid and big minute. Nice. Well, everyone, I will be back not on this channel until tomorrow, but I will be back on the Yogscast at 2 for Ganondorf's Try Hard Force Nintendo's Women of the Peers of the Queendom, whatever we are. And I will speak to you all soon. Look after yourselves. Be good. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. This is probably very early. I've been slightly distracted because there is there's a tiny bug underneath me and I can't tell what type of bug it is. Hello. Looks like a baby ant. Are you a baby ant? I guess you must get baby ants. But why would there be a baby ant in the house? Anyway, everyone, look after yourselves and be good. And yes, I will be I will be back. Bye-bye, everyone. Be good. Bye-bye. Gerry, do you know what this is? What are you? Break on? Nice. Bye-bye. A boop.